Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix and round 10 of the championship, and without further ado let's get into the qualifying report. And so on to our first lap in Q1 here, coming across the line, and we go into P4 ahead of Sergio Perez on the medium compound tyre, and that puts us safely into Q2 here as we go on to our first flying lap here on the medium compound tyre, and we go P10, so that probably won't be enough as we go on to a lap on the soft compound tyre now. And do we improve our time? And yes we do, up to P3. However, there's multiple drivers who were on the medium compound tyre, so now on to Q3 and on to our first flying lap of this session. And where is this lap going to put us here on the grid? And it puts us only P9, so improvements to be made for our second run here. And on to this second run now, and across the line. Where's this going to put us on the grid? It's going to put us into P7 and behind the two Red Bull cars.
Let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Sergio Perez and Verstappen, the Rainmaster, Stroll, Weber and Devon Butler, Raikkonen, Norris, Daniel Kvyat and Grosjean, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Antonio Giovinazzi and Alexander Albon. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
And so on to 5 red lights, and away we go from the start of the race. And that's been an excellent start from us there, getting alongside with Max Verstappen. And can we maybe overtake him? No, not quite, and we're going to have to settle for P7 as there's a yellow flag behind, and it's involving Romain Grosjean. And let's see his start. A pretty normal start for him, but then it's a poor start from the McLaren ahead, and then there's contact between the two cars, and that puts him into a bit of a spin there, and then loses out to the two Renault cars. But now it is Sebastian Vettel. He's right on the back of Valtteri Bottas here and has gone to his left here, and is he going to try around the outside of Stowe corner? And it looks like he has made the move stick, has Sebastian Vettel. But now Bottas is going to be under pressure from Leclerc here as he goes up the inside into Vale and then completes the move into Club there, and that's 2 positions lost for Valtteri Bottas there. But now it's Lando Norris, and he is on the back of Devon Butler here, and he's going to try and overtake the Haas driver here into Brooklands, but Butler's going to defend from Norris here, or is he going to get a better exit, the McLaren driver? And yes he does. And now on to the next lap here, and now Lando Norris is lining up a move on the Toro Rosso car in to Brooklands there, and he's going to try and hold it around the outside of Luffield here. And can he make the move? And yes he does, and that is a very good overtake there from Lando Norris. But are they going to come back at him here into Copse corner? And they're side by side, and who is going to come out on top in this battle here? And it looks like the Toro Rosso has, but now Lando Norris is now under pressure from behind again, and this time it's Devon Butler who has gone up the inside of him, and now Norris has lost those positions there. But now we are going up the inside of Max Verstappen into the penultimate few corners, and we have overtaken the Dutch driver, and now we take P6 in this British Grand Prix. But now we go back to Lando Norris, and he's now trying to re-overtake Devon Butler here into Stowe corner, and can he make the move stick this time on the Haas driver? And he's now under pressure from the Renault of Ricciardo as he is now overtaken by the Aussie driver, so not very good from Norris there. But now it's on to lap 7 for us, and now we are under pressure here from Verstappen, and we are side by side into Luffield now, and who's going to come out on top in this battle between us? And it looks like Verstappen gets a better run out of the long corner there and takes the position back from us there. Now it's Lando Norris once again here, and we're looking at Ricciardo going side by side in to Copse, and he has made up the position here. And now can Norris try and overtake the Haas driver here, and going side by side into Maggott's corner, and now continuing that into Beckett's, and Lando Norris makes the move stick there. And now we go on to lap 10 and into the pits. We come here to make our first pit stop of the race, and on to a set of medium compound tyres. There we go. And now on to lap 12, we've got onto the back of the Williams of George Russell, and we overtake them into Maggots, and that's an important overtake for us not to lose much time there. But now we go back to Lando Norris once again here, and now he is overtaking the Renault of Nico Hulkenberg, and they are now side by side into Luffield now. And who is going to come out on top this time in this battle? And it's going to be Lando Norris going around the outside, and it looks like that is the better line for that corner when it is side by side. But is Hulkenberg going to come back at Lando Norris into Copse, and they are now side by side. And now Hulkenberg looks to have the advantage here in this battle and does take the position. But now it's on to Kimi Räikkönen, and he is on the back of Lance Stroll here into Stowe corner, and he's gone up the inside and he has taken the position away from our teammate here, and that's a decent move there from Kimi Räikkönen there. But now we go back once again to Lando Norris, and he is on the back again of Hulkenberg, and he is going to try and go round to the left and round the outside of Hulkenberg, and he completes the move into Stowe corner. But now on to lap 17, and Max Verstappen has come out of the pits, and we have come out ahead of him. However, Verstappen is on the soft compound tyres, and it's on to Valtteri Bottas now, and he's now going to go side by side with the Ferrari car of Sebastian Vettel here, and the two are still going to be side by side into the next complex of corners of Maggots and Beckett's as well, and they are still side by side here. And who's going to come out on top in this battle? And it looks like through Chapel, Sebastian Vettel gets the advantage. However, that's going to give the advantage to Bottas, as he'll get the slipstream from him. And is he going to make a move into Stowe corner? Not quite here. And so we go on to lap 19 here, and we are going to be under pressure from Verstappen, who is on those softer compound tyres than we are, and he is overtaking us into Brooklands there, and we cannot mount a challenge back on him. And now it's Lance Stroll here, and he has re-overtaken Kimi Räikkönen here into Brooklands there. And now it's on to Max Verstappen here, and he is caught up to Sergio Perez, his teammate, and they're going to be side by side into Copse corner, the two Red Bull cars here, and they are still side by side. And who is going to come out on top in this battle? Verstappen has the softer tyre advantage, but it looks like Perez, he might get the DRS here into the Hangar Straight, and this battle is going to continue here. And yes, Perez does get the DRS, and is he going to try and make a move into Stowe here? He's gone to the right, and they're now side by side, and still they go, and it's not complete yet as Verstappen holds it around the outside here. And who's going to come out on top in this big battle between the two Red Bull cars? And it looks like Verstappen with the inside line into Vale has taken the position. And now on to the next lap. Perez up ahead of us is trying to get back at his teammate here into Stowe, and can we maybe take advantage of this as Perez slows out of the corner, and we go up the inside of him into Vale. And are we going to make the move stick? And yes, we can, as we now go to Valtteri Bottas here, and he's going to try once again and now to overtake the other Ferrari car of Charles Leclerc here, and he's going to try and go around the outside of Leclerc into Stowe, and he's going to be up into P2 now, as now we go on to lap 24, getting to the end of the race just about, as Perez goes up and inside into Copse, and he makes that move stick there. But now it's on later to the lap. We've got the DRS back into the Hangar Straight and into Stowe. We retake the position once again, so a nice wee battle brewing here between us and our old teammate. But now it's on to lap 25, and is Perez going to come around at our outside? Yes, he does, and Perez now takes the position back away from us. But can we do anything into Vale corner? Yes, we can, as we go up the inside. And do we retake the position? And yes, we do for the moment, but this battle is not going to be over yet. And can Perez come back at us? But no, it's Stroll, and he's out of this race. Our teammate, he was on for some points, but now he's out of the race. And now we're going to be under pressure from Perez once again into Brooklands, this time getting very close between us two. A very nice battle, and into Luffield now. We're still side by side, and can we take the inside line, or is it going to be the outside line once again in this race being the better line? And it does look like we're still side by side, but Perez just edges out ahead of us into Copse. So we have only got one more DRS zone to try and overtake our former teammates, and we go into stone, we go up the inside of our former teammates, and this is for P6, and can we hold it? And is Perez going to try and come back at us? Yes, he does, and we are side by side into the final couple of corners of the race. Who's going to come out on top and take P6 in this race? We have taken the position, and we're going to finish in P6 in this British Grand Prix.
Good job, mate. Really well.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
And so Lewis Hamilton wins his home race at the British Grand Prix, and Bottas makes it a Mercedes 1-2 there. And we can see the standings on screen. Red Bull are very close to us now in the Constructors. And so if you have enjoyed the video, then do leave a like, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel to see more videos on F1 2019. So I will see you next time for another video, and goodbye.